begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our meeting this morning, December 23rd, 2013. Madam Clerk, the first item, please.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
Before we do that, though, I do have an item that we need to pull, item E1, and if there are no objections, we'll just pull that item at the request of Tom Block.
No
Sorry,
objection.
Forgot to do that before consent agenda. So. Consent agenda.
Item 3, consent agenda.
Are there questions on any of the 8 items?
Madam Chair, I would move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Okay, there is a motion by Commissioner Cook.
I'll second that motion.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Item 4, new business, A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Good morning, Madam Chair. This morning we have one set of vouchers dated December 20th, 2013, total amount of $1,187,151.76, and I'll make a motion to approve the vouchers as presented.
There's a motion by Commissioner Archer.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
We do have some.
We have some, we just didn't
A small
get them
amount?
at the table. Chris was just keeping
I'll move approval. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Item B, planning number 1, consider approval of request for a hardship waiver to allow a temporary mobile home on property at 8051 Southeast 29th Street.
Good morning, Commissioners. Anna Ortega, Planning Department.
Good morning, Anna.
Randall and Monica Rose and their daughter Allison request an exception to place a temporary manufactured home due to a fire that they lost the majority of their house on December 13th. They also have a farming operation which requires them to be on the property at all times to take care of the animals. On Friday, I asked Andy Graham to check the lagoon as one of the requirements, and he had no problem with them placing a temporary mobile home and says the lagoon seems to be working fine. Staff recommends approval with conditions that they seek a building permit to reconstruct the residence and that they remove the temporary manufactured home within the 18 months that allows them. I did speak to them on Thursday, and they said it would hopefully be done within 7 to 8 months. They have a contractor and everything's on go.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
Are there questions?
Yes, I do.
yes.
Thank you, Anna. I thought the time limitation was 10 months.
No, it's 18 months. In Section 109,
Okay.
you're allowed a
Up to 18 months.
Correct.
I understand that, but I thought in this particular case,
She said 6 months. That's what their contractor's saying, but considering the weather, it could be longer.
okay.
Hopefully, we don't get another bad storm through the next 6 months.
But this would allow them 18 months.
Correct. That would allow them 18 months. So if their house is almost complete within the 18 months, they would be able to leave it there up to those 18 months.
Up until they
Till the
time
house
they
is
occupy
constructed.
the
Correct.
main residence.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
I would move that we issue the conditional permit for the Planning Department's recommendation.
Okay. Thank you. There is a motion by Commissioner Cook.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Thanks.
Item C, Sheriff's Office, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C 635-2013 with the City of Topeka for the Code Red system which is a web-based emergency notification system at a cost of $11,000 for the period of July 25th, 2013 through July 24th, 2015.
Good morning.
Morning, Sheriff.
Sheriff Herman Jones, Shawnee County. This contract is basically just renewal of this is code red system. Basically, it's a notification whenever we have any type of alerts that we need to put out, such as abnormal, inordinate amount of burglaries or so, or car thefts, or whatever it is, anything that we need to inform the public with. And it's a collaboration with the city of Topeka Police Department there. So 2 years worth, and we just piggyback with the contract that they have on it.
Thank you. Questions? Is this the full, this isn't the full amount then? This is just our amount?
This
that
is just
we
our amount,
are
yes.
charging? And it's used quite often?
Yes.
Well, in times of emergency as well. I think emergency management coordinates with you all too.
Yes, this is just any type of notification, emergencies, whatever it is. It could be just certain alerts, maybe someone missing, a child or so, something that we can put out to the information. What's unique with this is that we can put it out across the whole community, or we can isolate it to just a small section. So it's a good tool that we use of the modern age that we have today.
Questions?
Motion to approve the contract.
There's a motion to approve by Commissioner Archer,
Second.
second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries
Thank
3
you.
to 0. Thank
Safe
you.
holidays.
You too.
Item D, Kansas Expo Center. Number 1, consider request for capital expenditures in a total amount of $27,594.96 for A, repair of walk-in freezer in sub-kitchen in an amount of $512. B, purchase of new true TSSU 48-inch 12 sandwich prep 2-door refrigerator in an amount of $2,024.70. C, purchase 2 bags in box oil pumps for commercial popcorn popper in an amount of $1,979.90. D, repairs to 2 Monmouth RTUs in exhibition hall in an amount of $3,750. E, repairs to the ice plant in an amount of $6,870. F, purchase of new shovel bar for Reveal 4N1 in an amount of $570.36. And G, repair of suspect rubber couplers on HVAC hot water loop in an amount of $12,070. I think I could have Roy's
Merry
job now. 'cause
Christmas.
Maybe not Roy.
Morning, Commissioners. H.R. Cook, General Manager, Expo Center. We did not mean to play pile-on, but it just so happens to be that way in the month of December. In going through these repairs, just a little bit of explanation. The walk-in freezer refrigerator is located in the kitchen area in Exhibition Hall in the basement. That just keeps the freezer and refrigerator in working condition. The sandwich prep 2-door refrigerator, we are doing an in-house remodel on our livestock cafe to help increase the revenues for next year, and this is part of that request to increase some exposure. We're going to be offering fresh sandwiches and some yogurts and things, and that is what this refrigerator's for. That's over in the livestock barn. The bag in the box for the oil. When we make popcorn, we make it in mass quantities. The buttery flavoring that goes on the popcorn usually used to come in 5-gallon buckets. It now comes in bag-in-a-box, which is a bag inside of a cardboard box, similar to what you'd see for Pepsi or Coca-Cola products. So we have to retrofit our 2 popcorn machines to be able to accept bag-in-a-box because they've eliminated the pails. We don't use coconut oil. It is all vegetable oil. It's delicious popcorn. The repair to the Mammoth units, those are our heaters on top of Exhibition Hall. We found a couple of those malfunctioning during the gift mart last month, so we need to get those repaired. The ice plant repairs are a ongoing process. That is rebuilding some of the pumps while we have ice. Take ice out of the building between January 10th and 15th. That is our time frame to replace those and repair that. The new shovel bar for our 401, that is a pull-behind unit that grooms the dirt and livestock arena, and because we've had so many events over there this last year, it is an older unit, and it's basically worn out. The comb unit needs to be replaced, so we're replacing that. That is a sole source from Reveal Corporation, and then our couplers for our hot water loop. We had some rubber couplers that have burst. We have about 4 or 5 a year that break. We had several that burst over sensitive electronic equipment on the 3rd floor of Landon Arena, and this is the process of replacing those with steel braided couplers and realigning the pipes that were out of line when the building was built. We found that the plumber that did the work did not align some of the pipes, so they are susceptible to breakage. So, like I said, the total amount comes to $27,594.96, which would leave us a balance of $19,299 in our capital improvement fund. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, HR.
Exciting stuff.
Very. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Questions?
I don't have any questions. I would move for approval of the capital expenditures.
It's a motion by Commissioner Cook.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Item E, Public Works Solid Waste. Number 1 has been pulled. Number 2, consider approval of 2 emergency purchases for diagnostics and repair of solid waste trucks in amount of $2,227.10 and $3,423.71.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tom Block with Public Works and Solid Waste. This item is a solid waste item. Just so you're aware, the solid waste in Public Works, we have acquired our diagnostic software that we've been speaking about previously, and we do have it and have been using it. I think we started using it in October. The reason for these two items, the first one, the $2,227.10 item, that was an issue where we had a solid waste truck go down right before Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving week, since we have 2 holidays, we compress 5 days of service into 3 days, so we were running 2 double days, and at that time we needed to get that truck back in service as quickly as possible, and we did not have the capacity of our current mechanic staff to be able to accomplish that before the holiday. So that was the reason for that one. The second one, as you will notice, the date on the invoice was back in September. For some reason, the processing of this invoice was delayed. I don't have a real reason why, but it was before we actually had gotten the diagnostic equipment in our department. So that is the reason that one is on the item or on the agenda. So if there's any questions regarding this, I'd be happy to try to answer them.
Thanks for the explanation, Tom. Are there questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
All right. Thank you, and I too would like to wish you very Merry Christmas and Happy New
You
Year.
as well.
Item F, Information Technology. Number 1, consider approval of request to purchase 6 laptop computers in an amount of $7,750.
Morning, Commissioners. Pat Oblander with the Information Technology Department. We have 6 computers that are in use, or laptop computers that are in use by our programming and development staff. These computers are used at home or wherever they happen to be when they're not on premises here at the county to dial in and access systems remotely to effect repairs as needed. They're also used for some development work when we're on location in other departments throughout the county. So we do have a need to replace those. Most of those computers are approaching the 5 to 7 year mark on their lifespans. They're no longer under warranty, so if they do break, we can't get them repaired. So I would like to get your approval to purchase replacements for those. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
Thank you, Pat. And these meet all the requirements as far as purchase within the guidelines of audit finance
Yes,
for the end of the
these-
year and that sort of thing as well?
And
Okay.
we're purchasing these through state contracts.
Okay. Question?
The only question I have, this does cover all the software that they're going to need as well.
Yes, only one of them requires a full installation of Microsoft Office. The rest of the workstations, or the rest of the laptops will be used to remotely access workstations that are fully licensed for the Microsoft Office suite. But we do include on these the full disk encryption, the client access licenses that are required by Microsoft to even access the servers remotely. So yes, it does include all the licenses that are required for those.
I would move for
Is there a motion?
approval of the 6 laptop computers.
There's a motion by Commissioner Cook,
Second.
second by Commissioner Archer. Discussion. All in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Commissioners.
Item G, Health Agency, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C 637-2013 with Dr. Gianfranco Pizzino to continue serving as the health officer in 2014 at a cost of $52,126.
Morning, Commissioners. Allison Alejos, Health Agency. This is a contract renewal with Dr. Gianfranco Pizzino to serve as the health officer for Shawnee County. He's been in this position since 2006. Through this role, he is very instrumental in making sure that we have the ability to have standing orders for our nursing staff to do things such as immunizations, to treat those with sexually transmitted infections. He is also there to respond to public health emergencies if they should arise, helps us with a consultation on communicable disease outbreaks, works with us in implementing control measures so that that transmission is cut off as it relates to disease spreading. Also works with the medical community, et cetera. He's a very important role, serves a very important role in this community. He's on call 24/7, and even when he goes to vacation in Italy, he provides us contact information so that we can reach him during those times of absence. He is the contract amount. We expect that he'll probably receive around $52,000 next year. That covers his $4,200 a month that he receives, along with covering for his medical malpractice and his licensing requirements. This rate has been the same since 2009, so we would just like to see if we can go ahead and get this contract instituted for next year.
Thank you, Allison. Any questions on the contract?
No, I just think it's important, and we had some correspondence over the weekend that everyone realizes this amount has stayed the same
Correct.
since 2009. I think,
2009.
Allison, and I appreciate Dr. Pizzino's support of community health, and I'll make a motion to approve the contract.
It's a motion to approve by Commissioner Archer,
Second.
second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Item H, Bracer, number 1, excuse me, consider authorization and execution of contract C 638-2013 with the Mid-America Regional Council for the acquisition of 2014 digital orthophotography in an amount not to exceed $15,296.48 to Shawnee County.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Mark.
Pursuant to the memo I sent you and the contract, this is a consortium. We're going together with the Mid-America Regional Council, and they make up over 119 cities and 9 counties in the Kansas City metropolitan area, and we partnered with them last time to acquire our current aerial imagery, which is 2012. And we have an opportunity, because they are on a cycle of updating their aerial imagery every 2 years, we have an opportunity to go together with them again for 2014. And so we would like to take advantage of that opportunity, because we do save money going together as a group like that. The total cost, I might also add, this is an ever-widening consortium within the county too, because 3 departments, we had a small get-together with some of the heavy users of our GIS system, and the Sheriff's Office, the IT department, and also the Public Works directors all volunteered to contribute some funding from their budgets to this project. And so it's kind of nice to see that all the users are getting together and finding benefit, value in this asset, and then also contributing financially. And we hope to widen that net a little bit. We'll get a little ahead of the curve this time for our next cycle. But anyway, the cost of doing this the first time in 1993, our first digital aerial imagery was over $300,000. And now, and the city has partnered with us by paying half of that since the first time. And every time we've updated our aerial imagery, they have partnered with us and paid half of it. They're going to go with this group even without us this time. And I'd hate to break up that team because we worked so well together. So anyway, we're bringing this forward. I guess I'm leading the charge. I brought some backup. Nick Callahan is our GIS director, and he can answer any technical questions you might have. But I think that the get-together of all these department heads, we decided that it would be a good idea to bring this forward to you and recommend that we do it. And Betty Greiner has figured out the way to fund it, and so I don't have any more information on that. But the money's there if you choose.
Yeah,
to
and
authorize it.
she's shared with us also on the arrangements for getting this done. So, okay.
Very good.
Questions?
Madam Chair, I would just comment, I mean, over the weekend, there was press about problems between the city and the county and where people like to cause distractions. This shows that where the city and the county have worked together, and not just the city and the county working together, but the county departments really working as a team to see how they can make things work. And I greatly applaud you, the sheriff, Public Works, Information Technology, to really make this work and finding out a way that we could all collaborate together.
Yeah.
So,
It's no surprise that we work together well. It's expected.
yes.
You mean we didn't screw this up?
No.
And I'm checking for egg on your face. Okay, well, good.
Well, Madam Chair, since we got on topic, I will have to say
Okay.
that I did read the Capitol Journal this morning. I like to stay informed of what's going on in our community. I hope everybody else does the same thing. And I think the lesson that we have to take for all of us is when you live in glass houses, don't throw stones. And I hope we all will stick to that principle in the coming year and thereafter. So,
Completely agree.
thank you, Madam Chair.
Sorry, Mark. Have you read the paper lately?
Am I the catalyst for something? Never mind.
Go back and read the paper the last couple of days. I'll move approval of the contract.
And I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry
And
Christmas.
thanks. You as well.
Item I, Commission, number 1, consider reappointment of Janice Watkins, Nancy Kirk, and John Homlish to the Shawnee County Advocacy Council on Aging for 3-year terms ending December 31st, 2016.
I'll move approval of those appointments and thank them for their work. They are all very dedicated to the Advocacy Council. Is there a
Second.
second? Second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Item I2, reflect that Commissioner Bueller has appointed Jim Hayes to the Kansas Expo Advisory Board for a 3-year term ending December 31st, 2016.
And I want to thank John Riley, who served for the last 3 years. My appreciation to him, and I look forward to Jim Hayes serving on the advisory board. And I'll go ahead and make a motion.
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Item 5, Administrative Communications.
Are there any this morning? Take this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, enjoy the break, and Commissioners, do you have anything to add? Oh,
Commissioners, Tom Block, Public Works and Solid Waste. Since there's no meeting on Thursday, I want to take this opportunity again to remind folks of our solid waste collection schedule for next week for New Year's holiday. On Monday, there will be no change, it'll be just Monday customers only. On Tuesday, we will be picking up both Tuesday and Wednesday customers. Wednesday the 1st, there'll be no collections, and Thursday and Friday, there will be no change, it'll just be a regular day. Thursday customers on Thursday, and Friday customers on Friday.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Anything
I
else?
just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all, and thank you to our staff. We don't say thank you enough for the hard work the county employees do, and it is sincerely appreciated by me and the other commissioners, so
Most
thank you.
definitely.
Merry Christmas.
I would echo the same. Also to Emergency Management, Public Works over the last weekend, all the hard work that they put in. I know with Emergency Management, I was constantly getting updates
Yep.
on the Twitter
good.
account, letting me know what was safe and where to be, and also with Public Works out there, making sure that the roads were clear.
Yep, agree. Thanks. Okay. Next item?
Item 6, executive session.
And I do not believe there is a need. Okay, we are adjourned. I see your paper. I couldn't find mine this morning. I don't know where it went, but I didn't get a chance to read this one.